To travel now, though, Debbie has been overseas, well, across some water anyway, to an island that's literally off the grid. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, people on Great Barrier Island actually generate their own power, which means light is a precious commodity, so use sparingly, which is how they've managed to get accreditation as being one of the darkest places on Earth.
Wow.
And we found plenty to do while the sun was up as well. Take a look. If you want natural, you want unspoiled, you want to unplug and escape the rat race, well, Great Barrier Island is the place to do it, and this is the way to see it. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Let's go for a ride, eh?
Crazy Horse trike tours take quick joyrides or full-day island experiences.
People aren't expecting these lovely big white sand ocean beaches. The sand here is just so pristinely clean and white, and as you walk along it, it squeaks, you know, so I say it's squeaky clean. Everywhere I go on the island is, you know, everywhere is beautiful, and you'll see as you travel around, it's so diverse. You can feel like you're in 100 different countries by doing one trip around the island.
It's classed as a car, so by law, helmets are optional, which means an unobstructed view of this fabulous scenery.
I've had guys that have been like hardcore two-wheel motorcycle enthusiasts who have had a ride with us given to them as a surprise, and I pull up and they go, oh, a trike, you know, and they're not that keen, and at the end of the day I've got to try and peel them off, you know, they don't want to let go, and they're sort of patting it as I'm driving away.
Our accommodation tonight, Trillium Lodge, owned by members of one of the island's pioneering families, the Medlands. Elegantly furnished rooms overlook Tryphena Bay all the way to Coromandel. The lodge, built in the style of a traditional log cabin.
To the bottom level with the logs, there's no nails or anything in it. It's just, they just use a chainsaw and a grinder to do the whole thing. There's lots to do on the island, and you could be out and about all the time. Mainly, we have people stay in the summer and they sit outside.
Sit in the library and, you know, just look out at the view through to Coromandel, watch the birds and dolphins.
The right time of year.
The back deck, a great place to watch the sunset and the stars come out. Great Barrier Island is just the third place in the world to be recognised as a dark sky sanctuary, the only one that's on an island.
The Dark Sky Association came back and said, look, you guys are not a reserve, you're not a dark sky reserve. So jaws hit the floor and everybody was terribly disappointed, and they said, no, hang on, these measurements are amongst the darkest that we have taken anywhere on the planet. You're actually a dark sky sanctuary.
A few of the reasons why we are so dark is that we're off the grid. All households on the area and businesses create their own power. All of that means that we try to use as little power as possible.
Views of the sky like this are the norm when there are no street lights and when all 943 residents curb their exterior lights. When the sun rises in the morning, we're in the car. 70% of the island is protected native forest.
Great Barrier has more than 20 tracks and trails, making up to more than 100 kilometres of bushwalking paradise.
A well-maintained track through forest and across wetlands takes us to Kaitoki Hot Springs. Volcanic rocks deep underground heat the water. And the further upstream you go, the deeper the pools. It's perfectly undeveloped. A quick drive over the hill takes us to Whangaparapara Harbour, where Aggie hires out kayaks and paddle boards. The water clear enough to see stingrays, but it is very tidal, so aim for high tide and enjoy. Barrier Air makes the trip back to the super city super easy. Just a half-hour hop across the harbour with gorgeous views over the island as we leave.
Wow, that looks amazing. Obviously having a dark sky makes a lot of difference to what you can see at night.
Yeah, it really does. Deborah from Good Heavens told us that in Auckland, for example, you can see about 500 stars. On Great Barrier Island, it's 5,000 stars. So
Wow.
it is amazing the difference it does make. And if you are heading over there, and I recommend you do, keep an eye out on Barry Air's website. On long weekends and holidays, they put on great specials and they put on a lot of extra flights as well, so some good deals. Keep your eye out.
Awesome. It is such a beautiful place. We've been there on our boat before, and it is a magical place, actually. Really
gorgeous.
magical. Thank you so much.